we are at the Carmax auction in Dallas on Saturday, previewing for the sale on Monday. They have about 500 cars running. I have about 20 picked out, so we're gonna take a look at them, see what we can find. My first one's gonna be number 13. It's like this week they're parking them on the right side. So we're gonna start over here in order. So that Toyota right there, Tacoma, is probably number 1. We're gonna find 13. They got them hard stacked here in columns. So we're right over here.
See what this white one is? It's about this.
So it's actually number 8. It's a 13 Cresta 200. That's why I said 13. So this is a 11 to 14 body style. Usually pretty solid cars for the most part, as long as the coolant hoses aren't leaking. A couple little dents on it, little dings. No big deal. Tires looking all right. They paint this bumper. They know it's hail damage on it, but other than the dings on the side, I really don't see much hail damage on it. I think there's little dings on the side. I don't know why they said hail. Needs a detail. Seen a lot worse though. Clean up okay. So there's good miles on it. No lights on. Let's put it in gear. That's okay. There's a low tire. No big deal neither. Like the way it sounds and runs. It's underneath the hood. Cool, looks good. Oil looks good. All the fluids are good. I like this one. Let's put a couple hundred. Let's say, gotta paint the bumper, some dings, detail, 500 away on it. Number 16, 11 Altima. I don't really like that it's a coupe for the 4-door sedans, but it'll still work. Bumper is peeling a little bit for the paint it. Just black paint though. It's a little bit cheaper. The thing about black is you don't have to blend either when you change the panel. This is how you paint it too. It's faded. Once you buff it, it'll clear up, but it'll probably fade back again. The clear's messed up on anyways too. Oh, up here it's really bad. Paint that, the roof too. Some of these old cars, especially these Altimas, like the clear will start peeling on them a lot. You gotta paint them, the trunk. So we're gonna choose some paint on the roof and the trunk and the front bumper probably.
Man, we compete at a high level, I feel like, and we get each other better day in and day out. So.
Get the engine light on. Wonder what it's on for. Couldn't show you the code because it's on my phone. I use I plug my blue driver in, read it on my phone. It's for the mass airflow sensor. One thing about these two is the dashes always mess up. See how it's kind of melted. This is not as bad though as some of them. I'm not able to sell around this probably, but some of them are really bad though. You have to change the dash out or just pass on them. There's a little bee stuck in there. See if I get them out. Come on, get up. There you go. So the mass airflow sensor, oil looks good. The coolant is really low. Not really much in there, but I think it'll be okay though. It's a little low. Here's a mass airflow sensor right here. So if I changed before, it looks like, see the bolt's missing? Let's be able to unplug them sometime. Try to get the car cheaper. Maybe it's just the wrong sensor or something. Make it the light. Maybe they changed it and then clear it. If I get it, we'll see. Headlight tab's broken too. Somebody kind of gear rigged this car a little bit. Put about 1,500 away on this one at least. So might have a chance because it needs a lot of recon. At the same time, I really don't like them that much. Usually the axles always leak on these too, so I gotta be conservative on them. The tires aren't that good either. So I just might have to put like $2 grand away on this just to be safe. Looking for 27. There's up here in the very front. It's Avenger. That gray one right there. Walking up behind it. See the tire's not very good already. Everyone. Battery's good. I have a key fob. Ooh. You hear that motor noise when I first started it? Hear it? It has lifter noise. Motor's no good. See if I hear it better underneath the hood. I don't know if you hear it better under here. You better inside with all the noises outside. Sounds like shit though. They put a green light on that too. Maybe they'll change it before the sale, I don't know, but that way we don't want it. Whether it be an ARB. I don't try to buy it cheap and change the motor. Those motors are kind of expensive with the parts and labor. Usually put $2,500. That alone, plus everything else it needs. Rather buy something that's, you know, cleaner, quicker flip. If it do as much too. How many cars I buy, I get backed up buying stuff like that. So we'll just pass on that one, see what else we can find. There's always more cars and more options. So you don't get hung up on one like that, you know. Looking for a 36. Oh, right here. CRV. These ones are pretty tough to buy. They're not frame structural damage on it. Try to figure out why. Be harder to buy too because it doesn't have any body work. Definitely looks like a repo or trade in with all this trash in here. Take the sunroof out. Sure it works right. Good. This one's pretty nice, it's just cleaned up. Okay, moving on. Looking for 81. It's an 11 Jeep Compass. Which I'm not crazy about compasses, especially like an 11, but it fits the bill. We'll give it a shot. And clear coat the headlights. About $50 each, make them look new. Tires are good. This one actually does have hull damage. I'm not even announcing it. Doesn't make any sense, but it is what it is. A couple tires. $100 recon right now with the tires and hail and detail. No lights. A little bit of cold start noise. Actually, no, it's knocking. I'm gonna pass on this one too. See what we got next. Okay, 98's the next one. It's a Patriot. It's going to be a counterpart to this Compass. Almost identical. I think the Patriot's a little nicer than the Compass, but pretty much the same. The Compass is probably the lowest of the Jeeps, and the Patriot's probably second lowest. Then you probably go, what, Renegade, the Cherokee, Grand Cherokee, the Wrangler. Some tires, bumpers peeling. Damage on the door right there. It's so close, hit the blimp with the quarter. They're so close. Rear bumper's a little chipped. The rear bumper will probably pass. The front bumper we have to paint. The door we have to paint. Some tires, detail. Like 1,000 recon already on this one. This one will have the knock that the Compass had. You know, it's probably the same motor in it. I like this one a lot better. That sounds good. Check the fluids. Roll the hood too. Coolant's a little low. There's some in there. Maybe it's just water in there. Oh, it looks good. Okay. Back close 1,500 away on this one then. With the bodywork, detail, and tires. Okay, 117's the next one. It's gonna be a Sonata, newer body one. Not newer body, but the kind of cars I buy. It's like a new body. They got them going in reverse order every other lane, so it's kind of going backwards right here. It's gonna be on this side. I started doing that like a month ago or so for some reason. Makes it easier for them when they park cars or something. Auctions are always switching something up on you. You always got to be on your toes. This one right here. So right away, get the bumper, tires. This is the front tires, anyways. These little parts probably just touch up. Versus spending hundreds painting the whole quarter. This trunk, obviously, you gotta paint it. This is like that 3-stage pearl color too. This is extra stage in the paint process, so it costs a little more. This part at the paint though, because it's flaking off. That's a pretty big spot. See if that sunroof's broke or not. It's stuck open. Somebody just left it open. This is a little one not flaking. Probably touch this one up. Obviously, paint the hood. Paint the rail. Throw like 1,500 on this one already too. The sunroof's not broke. Windshield too. Of course, the battery's dead. Probably didn't shut it. Let me jump it off. Got my little jump box. My little Amazon jump box. Works really well. Fluids look okay. The oil needs dark. That needs changed. Shit shocks always go out. It's not gonna stay up. It's closed temporarily when we start it. Disconnection or something? That should be better. This car definitely needs some TLC, so it makes sense that this song's on. This battery's really bad. Oh, there it goes. Sounds good. Okay, check the sunroof out. The battery's dead, so I just didn't close it. Looks like it might rain today though, so good thing I'm closing it. It's a pretty solid car overall. I mean, just have all the paint work from the paint peeling, which is common on these. As far as not like some kind of recall on or something, how common it is. $149, another newer body car. Difficult to buy. Tires. It's even harder on this one because I have the paint work. So I put aftermarket wheels on there. Look okay though, they're probably passable. Not a crazy size or design or anything. Hood's kind of faded, but it should buff okay. This has that with that sky roof design. Definitely want to make sure that works. If that don't work, I'll just pass on it. I didn't buy those online, but looking at them, checking them first. Nope. That door check. Make a noise. We'll change that. Obviously upholstery this console lid too. Make it look better. My main concern is this sky roof. Try it. So far so good. It's opening up all the way. And obviously the shuts all the way. It works like it's supposed to. So I'll give this one a chance. That's the main thing I was concerned about. The motor seems good and there's lights on. I don't really check the AC as much in the winter. Like just like naturally it doesn't happen. In the summer you'd be checking a lot more. What's really cool, we'll probably checking the heat on some of the cars. Uh-oh. This could be a problem. There's like no coolant on it, first of all, but this oil, see how it's milky? It's no good because the motor's bad. Of course, it didn't say anything about it either, so it'll be another arbitration for somebody. It's gonna be a problem. And Carmax don't reimburse the transport either. Somebody's gonna buy it for them green light, send it back, and they'll let them arb it. Have to eat the transport cost of picking it up, bringing it back. Okay, it's 15 Santa Fe, 135,000 miles, so it's kind of tacky. So I'm kind of skeptical about it, but I'll buy up to like 140. I prefer to stay lower, like 120 and back, preferably, but everything else is right on it, then I'll buy it conservatively. Interior's not too bad condition either. The outside's really condition. Kind of feeling it already. Start it up. This was actually it's pretty solid. The cold start sounds pretty good on it. I'm gonna make sure I check the oil really good on all these cars. I did the last one was milky. Also, like no coolant in the bottle either. It was a lot better. Just like really clean, I think, maybe. This one's just really clean. Okay, next one's gonna be 187. What is that, wrap on this? That's what I fully wrap this Range Rover. 187, it's gonna be a Toyota, I think it's a Corolla. So those are obviously very difficult to buy. They're worth a little more, but not the difference we'll pay for them. The foreigners like to fist fight over them. Any kind of Toyota or Honda. So, retail red. Bumper paint. Tires look like brand new. You don't see any hail damage. Paint's a little faded. You gotta look when it buffs. These always kind of fade a little bit too. Paint the handles. Just typical stuff for these kind of cars. Probably paint this hood too. Even buffed because the rock chips so much. Oil looks good. Can't really see the coolant from here. Yeah, there's some in there. I see it. Looks like something spilled over here. Shut out. It's leaking oil somewhere. It's all over. So I messed with this battery terminal too. It's like lopsided and there's oil all over. Try to start it up. Really dirty. Sit in anyway, it's part of it. Sounds okay, except for where the oil leak's coming from. This would be hard to buy though. But I'll try them out here anyways, like a bunch of them. I'll just add to the mix, you never know. Going down the 260, trying to find it. Maybe a Kia Soul. I think there's silver one in here. Announced frame damage on this one too. Tires. So it's got trapped on the inside right there. To make noise when you're driving. Bumper spider webbed. Chipped. I painted this bumper too. Sort of like $300 at least with the tires and rear bumper. Front bumper has a spot right there. I'll touch that one up. Clear the headlights. Make them look new. Hood buff. A lot of rock chips on this one too though. Roof's really dirty. Should clean up. The lower engine knock. When I hard load it, like you put it in drive and you're foot in the brake, hard load it, it's like lower engine noise. Sounds like a rod in there knocking or something. This one's no good neither. Pass on this one too. There's a junk out here today. Then I came and check it out. 263 Mazda CX-9. They announced major engine defect on this one. So you see this motor's like. This one should have a problem. But it seems like sometimes the bumper, sometimes the ones that say are good have a problem. The ones that have a problem don't. So we just gotta check it out. And that's all you can really do. We'll find out. Going on with this key thing. I'm trying to turn. Battery must be completely dead. Let me jump it off real quick. Okay. Hooked up. That big. I don't buy a lot of these. But they fit the bill. It's just I don't see a lot of them. They usually go for money. Of course, there's no coolant really in this one either. I see a barrel a little bit down there. So yeah, the motor's not overheating. What the problem is with it. Let's see if it'll start now. Yeah, now we got more power. That's what it was, the battery. I don't see a problem with this one yet. Seems okay. They'll throw a code or something with the running. The battery dies, resets the monitors. See if they're running, we'll come back and check it, see if it's overheating, if the code pops on. There's a better chance of buying this one, getting a bargain on it because of the announcement, engine defect announcement. So we're spending a little extra time. Check it out. The body's pretty sharp besides the rear bumper. I mean, the motor ends up being good. Paint the rear bumper. Get a good deal on it, it'd be pretty good. We'll see. So we're still on the CX-9 run and see what happens. The next one, the Malibu, is just right here, 65. No structural damage on it too. Figure out where. Front bumper, repair that one or replace it. Fender, replace. There's a little handle back there. Getting really dirty too. Has that steering clunk like they have. Intermediate shaft. That don't sound good in the cold start. Sweet motor mounts. See that clunk? It's that intermediate shaft that's in down there. Looks at where it attaches to the rack and pinion. Makes the whole thing clunk like that. Get a second opinion on that cold start. Might be okay. I was just sitting for a while. It's kind of colder out. Definitely a tensioner noise or something too. Put a steering wheel cover on this. It's all said and done. Not really like that. It's kind of annoying. Feel like coming. Another thing on these is the rock exploiters usually go out. Of course, switch isn't working. The unlock. I have to lock them in. Try this one. That one works. Back door. Can't see. That one's working. Exploiters are good in this one. Seems okay. I mean, that shaft, probably just sell around it a little bit. Back bumper, front bumper. It says light hail damage on it too, they're not announcing. I don't know if you can see it in the video or not. The roof's really bad, you can definitely see that. Look at that. Well, they're not announced hail on that one. But I do ones that don't have hail. This car's just pretty rough all around. I'll probably just pass on it. See too much recon. Besides damage too. The wheels aftermarket. The cars are just too rough, not even messing with. Easy to get it cheap. I don't like it that much. Try to see if this one got any better. Or stayed good, I mean. I'm sorry, hold the hood. So it's kind of hard to hold the phone and do all that stuff at the same time. Need like a worm cam or something. I really don't see what's wrong with this. It's nice nav, leather. I like it. I mean, they're like slight noise, but I think it's normal on these motors. It's a bigger motor. Should be okay. This is pretty good shape, so don't take care of this one. We'll get lucky on it then. Okay, right behind that Malibu is that Escape, the next one. And defect on this one too. Usually these drive belt tensioners make a lot of noise. So if we're even starting it, I'm pretty pretty sure that's what it's going to be. It's not going to be anything major, it's just tensioner. Maybe like a $40 part. Less than $100 after labor too, probably. So said done. Interior's pretty clean too. Brake lights on, so I turn it off. One of these ones. Almost full tank of gas too. It's a bonus. Should be an ad. Take the sunroof out, make sure it works. Seems to be pretty good. Nothing to worry about there. Sounds like the V6 3.0. No, it's a 4-cylinder. Yeah, you hear upper engine noise on it. That's why I had to say that. This was legit bad. Pass on this one. It's pretty nice overall though. .333 is the next one. 12 Kia Optima. Has hail damage on it, supposedly. Hope it's like that 200 where they said it doesn't have it. There's a couple dings. There it is right here. Not has hail damage. Just that main one in the trunk is the only big one right there, but I mean the little ones in the quarter. The roof has a big one. It's not real bad though. They cleaned up a few $100. Headlights, clear coat. The grill's kind of wearing away too. If I change that, get an eBay cheap or something. Clean these wheels up. Put some acid on them. Hit them with the brush. Sounds good. Check the fluids. Okay, that's coolant like it's supposed to. Nice and clean oil. That's good. I like this one. Probably 800 though, put away for the detail and the hail. Like the grill and other small stuff. This molding here. It's pretty solid overall though. 349 Dodge Journey. The miles are kind of tacky, 130, but could still work. These are all rock chips, I think. Paint that bumper. Hood has some too. I touch up the hood, sell around a little bit, and paint the bumper. Tires are no good too. Look how bald they are. Seems okay. They're clean. These are good, like cheap third row units. Need like a third row. Check the fluids. Little dings on it. Price all around them. 6-cylinder. Pinstar motor. Fluids look good. Coolant oil. I like this one. $275 is Captiva. Bounce frame damage on it too. Not a huge fan of these neither. I used to buy a lot of them, but that was before. Got a broken mirror, some bad tires. Just gonna hit a mailbox or something. See if the time to change not making noise on this. On these Equinoxes. Don't let the key turn and kill the battery. Jump it off real quick. My jump box starting to get low power. Charged it last night, but do a few jumps. Of course, like no coolant in it neither. Seems like a thing right here. See how it sounds. Cold start was a little noisy. The battery's like low. The battery light's on. Got airbag light on too. I'm hard loading it. I'm hard loading it. You can hear it making some noise because of the motor mount's worn out. Change that motor mount, or transmission mount, whatever one does. Check the sunroof out. Seems to be okay. I mean, the timing chain sounds pretty good though. There's a little belt squeak going on. Battery light went off, it's charging. Battery light went off too. Sounds good though. Not bad for a Captiva. Craptiva, people call them. Okay, right in front of the Captiva, a 19 Caravan. This would be difficult to buy because of the year model. And it's like the same body style as the older one. The paintwork on it though, the hood and the fender. I'm gonna help a little bit. Tires. Mirror cap. Mirror cell's fine. Need a little bit of upholstery work right here. Obviously good detail too. And these nasty cars. These usually worn out too, need upholstered, but this side does. This side's actually okay though. Must not have really used it much. It's like alternator noise in this one too. Get a used one, it's like 75 bucks. Usually like two different ones though, two different amperages. You had to call the dealer and get the amperage off it. Make sure you get the right one. Check the fluids. Probably leaking oil, I bet you. There's always leak oil. Change the oil's dirty. It's okay though. Just pull it. Something down in there. I don't know if you can see. Usually leaks oil down in there in the oil cooler. Can't see it from here though. Putting a lifter right be full of oil on the bottom though. Clean it off really good. I have a good chance on it with, I guess, with the alternator noise and then the paint work with the hood and the fender and tires. Like I said, we're already here anyways, but I'll take a shot at it. Got a camera here. Again, this would be very tough to buy. But try it. Has hail damage on it too, which they said that you can see it. The fender should PDR out too. Looks like the whole car's been repainted though almost. You guys see all the Bondo work on it? So I repaired it before. This whole car has been repainted. And it's hail damage. I'm gonna pass on it, but you think they announced total repaint on it too. See the paint flaking off the gas door? They announced frame on it, probably been killed before. Maybe it's like 2 cars cut, made into one. One of those ordeals. Let somebody else have that one. This would be a problem. See you, Camry. Best of luck. We got a Mitsubishi Outlander down here. Not a big fan of these Outlanders. Mitsubishis in general. Outlander's been kind of difficult to sell lately. That's not to say though, I can't sell it if it's the right price point, if it's cheap enough, you know. I mean, it looks pretty straight for the most part. Good tires. Quarter has some damage there. It cracked too, so I gotta paint it. It's all faded. Again, it's black though. I set to blend it with the door, so that's good. You buy it cheap, I'm gonna put like $500 recon into it. Flip it for a profit. Still worth trying. Still worth something. See if my jump box has enough power to jump it off. Check this sky roof out too, or panoramic roof, whatever they call it. Try to jump this off real quick. I was able to jump it off. The engine light was on. It's like a torque converter code in the TCM, so most likely the transmission's bad. So, which is common on these too. So, I'm definitely gonna pass on this one. It'll be hard for somebody too because I'm announcing it. I guess this roof just opens up like that. Just the slider comes back and forth. The roof don't actually open. But because of the transmission, though, obviously we're gonna just pass on it. I didn't like these in the first place, and then transmission. Probably spent a few grand on the parts and labor, which is not much I want to pay for the whole thing, anyways. So, not for us. 405 Jeep Grand Cherokee. Like I said, this is more a top of the line Jeep compared to like a Compass or Patriot. It's a 4x4 too, limited. It's gonna be $1. Kind of our price range for what we buy and sell. Looks really nice. Really no point even like looking at this one. Let's go for too much money. I just wrote it down just in case there's like some damage on it, like hail or body work. But I don't see anything, so I want to go watch it. It's just gonna go way too much money. Buy Grand Cherokee. Best of luck. Get this Equinox. Like I said, if you're catching on yet, you look for the timing chain noise. Look out for it. This has the 6-cylinder, which most of them do. Most of them have the 2.4 4-cylinder, the Eco-Type motor. Some PDR work on it, the fender PDR, which is paintless dent repair. In case you guys don't know. Anybody listening? Got the headlights. It's pretty nice inside. Let's see how it sounds though. Sunroof, make sure it works. Oh yeah. Flying colors. This is actually really nice. Pop the hood, check the fluids. Like the big bumper, paint repair, has some dents on it. Oh, these tires too, they're gonna heavy. Oh, it does have the 6-cylinder. It's a more rare one. Not that it changes the value a lot, but it's better. Something to get more excited about. I was about $500-600 away recon on this one. It's pretty nice though. Try to be aggressive on this one. See what happens. Okay, next we got a Chevy Sonic. And it said major engine defect on it, which I kind of have believed them already, being a Sonic. But put the jump box down. Not a big fan of these cars. We got a winner here? Probably not. Or maybe so, because they afraid they ain't got a new car. Maybe they want something. See why the engine light's on. Maybe it's related to the engine announcement. See anything out of the ordinary underneath the hood. No coolant. Probably overheats. Usually a leak in the thermostat here. Somebody's working on it. It's just like clamp, aftermarket clamp. Thermostat was probably leaking. He's gonna pull the hoses. Engine light's probably on for an insufficient coolant flow. May just low coolant, maybe okay. So paint it before I repaint all this. Don't mind worth messing with. Let me see what the light says real quick. Yeah, I was right. It's an engine insufficient coolant flow code, like I figured. You actually hear the motor kind of make a noise too, so see if I can rev it up a little bit. And hard load it. Hear it? So somebody overheated the motor, messed it up from that coolant leak. They tried fixing the leak, but the motor was already screwed, so we'll just pass on this one too. Let them keep it, or let them give it to somebody else for cheap. What's cheap though on a Sonic, you know? 423 Sorrento. Major engine defect. Probably bad too, but let's check it out. Got that sky roof or panoramic roof again on this one too. Chrome is nice. Leather. Roof chromes. Again, it's more of an alternator noise. Or tensioner. Can hear like a little knock too though, or tick at least. Yeah, it's like upper engine noise. We'll just pass on it. The motors are really expensive too. I think some are under warranty. Maybe for that. I never got one done before. I don't want to mess with it. Actually, has plenty more cars, plenty more options. So, 429, another Kia Soul. This one's the new body one though. Announced hail damage on it. See that dings in the quarter right there. That's not hail damage though. The mirror's broken. Replace that. Don't really see any hail on this one either. This one's actually looks pretty good. It's like a little bit of light, like very light. Engine light. There's engine light. Sorry, it's kind of blurry. Looks not better. We'll plug this loop driver in. Let me read it real quick on my phone. We'll see what it says. Probably O2 sensor, maybe. Pretty common on these. Or P0420 for the converter. Yeah, I was right. There's a P0420 code for the converter. Once you get them on eBay, these usually work, and it's like a few $100 and plus change it. It's kind of a medium ticket item. Sounds like a little noisy, I think, because it's cold start. There's your converter right there. You change it. Then part of the manifold. Gotta buy the whole thing. Well, yeah, mostly the converter and then that few dings. Make sure that noise goes away. Okay, sounds like a Kia. Should be okay. Okay, down to the last one for today. This Renault Techie Miles, 130-something thousand. All-wheel drive. Not a fan of, but it works as long as this one works. Got some like terrain tires on it for the mud or something. 2 years, not too bad. Again, that Kia has that initial like kind of cold start upper engine noise. Kind of normal for these. Look underneath the hood. Oil looks good. Cooling looks good. It sounds kind of noisy, like upper a little bit. I mean, it's just Kia for you. It's like a defect they have when they designed it for the motors. See, it's still like cold, so it's make a little noise. Should be okay though. I hope. Okay, well, we're getting out of here. Done for the Saturday looking at cars. Like I said, these are run on Monday. I usually get a few bargains out here a week, maybe like 2 or 3 on average. So for wholesale, that's not too bad for one sale. For the Carmax is like, these you have like issues with the titles too. So as a dealer, usually you love them or you hate them. But for someone that's wholesale like us, you know, it's good for us. We get some good deals if other people don't want to go there. The kind of cars I buy is like kind of ideal for their trade-ins and repos. It's like right in my market. So I personally like Carmax cars. As long as you get through all the title issues that they have. So we'll see on Monday what I end up getting. We'll do a preview of the ones I bought and what I think about them after actually beginning to drive them and check them out in more detail. Do a better inspection on them. So